Salakia. I had to start over. But first and foremost, I like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakwadash. Peace and blessings and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well and taught us everything that we know. Oh, Salakia. I got a bit distracted. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verses 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Okay, so the Lord is saying that in these last days, the Lord has set up men, okay, prophets to warn our people, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, the Lord has set up men to basically warn you of what's happening in the news and what's happening in the news through prophecy and what's going to take place soon to come in this world. Okay, which is the different plagues, diseases, and war, and the Lord's return. So, for example, I have this article. Slack. It says this is an article on Daily News. It says so I said Measles, Slocky. Measles. Measles hit heart of American power as traveler imports disease to Washington Dulles International Airport. Health officials have warned of potential measles outbreak at Washington Dulles International Airport in Virginia. So when I read that means did they know it was coming? You know Esau. He'll tell you something before it happens. That's just part of his MO. Okay. So I'm going to continue reading. It says a passenger arriving on an international flight, which came from a different part of the world, a flight that came from a different part of the world, tested positive for the highly contagious respiratory illness, which is currently rampant through the U.S. Now, I'm not sure if they're talking about measles itself, but I know that it's definitely illnesses going on in the United States right now. With AKA Babylon the Great. Okay, there's a whole lot of Babylon the Great has been plagued out by the Lord. Okay, through different diseases and just plaguing it in different ways. Through infrastructure, through weather, through storms, through earthquakes. But it says travelers who were in Washington Dulles Terminal A on March 5th and in the baggage claim area during the hours of 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. have been warned that they could be at high risk of the virus. In addition, patients who visit the Johns Hopkins Howard County Medical Center Pediatric Emergency Department in Maryland on March 7th from 3:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. should also monitor themselves for symptoms. It marks the third measles scare at U.S. International Airport in less than 2 weeks. So we're gonna see what happens because of course there's been plenty of diseases or like monkeypox and bird flu. All these different things has been in the news. But that's why the Lord, constantly tells us to stay on our watch and pray that we may be kind of worthy, because who knows what this could lead up to. There's a lot of different things going on. A lot of many different events can lead up to one huge big event that can turn this whole world around. Just like during 2019, 2020, when they came out with the 19. The V19 and the juice pack. Okay, different type of measures. Okay, different type of draconian measures to issue on the public. So and we know what Esau want to push. He want to push the MOTV, but I don't want to rant. But let me continue. It says passengers who fear they may have crossed paths with the patients at Washington Dulles have been advised to confirm if they have been vaccinated against measles. Experts warn the United States is currently vulnerable to measles outbreaks because of falling vaccination rates. And you see how this devil, puts that in there. Experts warn U.S. currently vulnerable to measles. Now the United States is vulnerable to measles because people not taking people so-called not taking a vaccine. So that's pushing fear, and that's pushing fear, and now people probably gonna go, let me go get my vaccine. Well, really, we are gonna have faith in the Lord. The ones who truly believe and serve Yahweh Shem Shah, we're gonna do our best to hold on to our faith, because we're not gonna let this devil put any type of syringe in us. But let me continue. I'm going to read the rest of this, and I'm going to get a scripture, because the Lord said these things will happen. America suffered its first fatality from the disease in a decade recently after death on an unvaccinated child in West Texas. A second patient in New Mexico disease also thought to have died from the disease. So just here we go again. Like just like when the C-19, the ones who wasn't getting that jump shot was deemed crazy or were just deemed a problem, because we didn't want to put a potent potion in us. So it's kind of like this. He doing it all again, because as you could see, it said a death of an unvaccinated child in West Texas. That's his devil putting those certain words and things in there to deceive the people, But let me get scripture, a couple of scriptures, or just whatever spirit would like me to get. I'm going to go 2nd Ezra 15. I know it's right in front of my face. Salakia. Right there in front of my face. This 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verses 5. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world." Okay? Plagues upon the world: the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Okay, and measles, that's a form of a plague. Okay, and what can plagues bring? Like diseases like that can bring death. Okay, and soon the Lord, He's actually going to bring those diseases that's going to actually be killing people. You're not going to need a news article in the near future to know that a disease is taking out people. You're going to know. Because it's going to be in front of your face. Okay, and the reason why the Lord is bringing these things is because for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord. So, for a small example, as in really, it's really not a small example, but measles, or any type of disease, you don't want that, because it could lead to your death, and it just detrimental to your health. Okay, it's detrimental. That's why the Lord wants us to turn back to Him. Okay, in these last days, because the Lord is bringing evil and only evil. This is the book Isaiah chapter 55 verses 6. It says, "Seek ye the Lord while He may be found. Call ye upon Him while He is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and He will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for He will abundantly pardon." Okay, because and that was just a small example. Of course, if the Spirit allows me, I can get like another article, or or even just expound more on that, because people not paying attention. Okay, this many different type of plagues and diseases that's actually been that's being reported. Okay, and it's only going to get worse. Okay, because we got the time of the Lord bringing Babylon the Great down, which is America. Okay. It says, I'm gonna drop down to 8. It says, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. Right, because in these times it's easy, to get caught up in your own head and your own mind, but really supposed to be trusting the Lord more than ever now, seeing that these evils is coming to pass. In our mind, we have to remember that America is Babylon the Great. So, and also in the book of Isaiah 60, it says these people are in gross darkness. So the only ones that's really paying attention is the men of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. The only one that has the true eyesight on what's going on in today's world. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verses 5. It says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thy own understanding. Okay, so the more these days go by, the more that the evils come on this earth, we got to continue to trust in the Lord with all our heart and not to our own understanding. Okay. I just wanted to get that article real quick. It's also another article I wanted to get just to show